Good morning, all of you. Myself, Ranjita Kapoor. Now, today we will discuss about the features of the Python. Python is a famous programming framework and it is simple object-oriented language and different features are there. Features of the Python are the library functions and modules, and these are the reliable in nature, facilities the developer with the interactive mode, and it is also support other program theories, provide dynamic code, check for types, easy access for database applications, user interface programming is quite uncomplicated. Anyone can get their hand on Python programming as it is available for free and open source, and it consists to expandability and scalability. And finally, the most important feature is it is effortless to self learn, understand and write the code. Different features are there. Some are as follows: easy to write. uh, Python is very famous language, and it has a number of libraries. Most of the time developer goes to remembering them. This is one of the greatest features of the Python is the Python libraries. Simple English phrases and keywords are available, and it is easy to write code in Python. So Python is very as easy, and it is freely available. And when we are writing the code, then we need not to do some extra such as curly braces. Whenever we are creating the block, we need not to write the curly braces over there. We use indentation over there. uh, it is easy to understand. Most of the feature that is easy to understand, which makes it anyone's choice, as its keywords are very simple English languages, phrases are there, and it is very easy to understand. Next, object oriented. Object oriented feature concepts such as inheritance, method overriding, objects inheritance, this etc all is available in that. Thus it is supports all the paradigm and has corresponding functions to their library. It also supports the implementation of multiple inheritance, and it is robust standard library. The libraries of Python are very vast, that includes various modules functions that support various operations working in various data types such as regular expressions. You know about regular expression. Regular expressions are used for validation checking. Suppose for example email, we want to input emails from the user, then we should have to be find out that validation correct data should be input, so validation we can create for the program. So that is also available in the Python, and it support various programming paradigm, which support all the features of the object oriented language, but also it supports procedure oriented programs also. It support multiple inheritance as well. This is all possible due to its large and robust library that kind of functions for everything, and it supports for interactive mode. Python also support for working in interactive mode, whereas one can easily debug the code, and unit test is line by line, which is help to reduce errors as much as possible, because it is a script language and we can test our program and it will be execute line by line. So it has an interactive mode, and it has a database. uh, Databases databases in application is one of the crucial part, and that also needed to be supported by the corresponding programming language. Python supports all the major databases that is used for the applications development, such as MySQL, Oracle, etc. Corresponding functions for these database operations have already been defined in the Python libraries. One needs to include those files in code and to use it. So it is also available, and it has a GUI. It is also a GUI programming language. GUI programming means Python being a script language also support many features and libraries that allow graphical development of the application. In the vast library, functions, corresponding system calls and procedures are defined to call the particular operating system call to develop perfect GUI of an applications. Python also needs a framework to be used to create such as GUI. For example, some of the framework are Django, Tkinter, etc. that is available in Python to create the GUI programs. It is extensible. Extensible, these features make use of other languages and Python code possible. This means Python code can be extended to other languages as well as it can easily be embedded in existing code to make it more robust and enhance its features. Means its code also can be embedded with the existing code. And other languages can be used to compile a Python code, such as machine language. Machine language also using the Python. Most of the coding of the machine language in the Python. So it is extensible. It is portable also. A programming language is said to be portable if it allows us to code once and run anywhere. That is the feature. Means the platform where it suppose in a Python program we are creating on the Windows, then uh, we can easily run that program on the Mac operating system also. So it is a portable, scalable. This language helps to develop various systems and applications that are capable of handling dynamic increasing amount of work. This type of applications help a lot of growth of the organization as they are strong enough to handle the changes up to some extent. So it is scalable. Day to day it will be growing. Free and open source. Yeah, you need it correctly. You need not to pay a single rupees to use this language in your applications. One need to just you should have to be download from the official site and it is freely available. You just download and use it. It is integrated. Python can be easily integrated with other available programming languages such as C, C++, Java, etc. And it is and it allows everyone to use it and to enhance the functionality of existing applications and make it more robust because that is freely available. Multiple developers are using their own applications in that also. Different modules are creating day to day and dynamically, and it is dynamically typed and type checking also available in this. This is one of the great features. Python one need not to declare data type of a variable before using it. Once the value is assigned to a variable, its data type gets defined. Thus, type checking in Python is done at runtime. For example, we are creating a variable v. We are creating v equals to 7. 7 is the integer type, so it will be automatically dynamically assign creating an integer type of variable. As it is, whenever we are writing a v equals to abc, it means it will automatically, because it's a dynamic type, so its value will be string. Automatically it will be created. There is no error in that. Automatic garbage collection. One most features of the garbage collection, because we need not to write any coding for the garbage collection or garbage handling, and performance automatically increase whenever garbage collection facility is there. Due to the memory can be utilized at its maximum, thus making the application more robust, because it is automatically garbage collection is there. We need not to free our storage. So these are some features. I think you can understand about the features. Thank you.